I love adrenaline, man. I live for it. I love it. Yeah, anything I can do to get that extra pump, absolutely. We've got the best in the world skiing here, and we are not afraid to try new things.
This is a day at the office at the World Barefoot Center. But on today's agenda, a jaw-dropping stunt.
Barefoot water skiing behind a plane, it's kind of a wild deal. I mean, it's extreme.
Extreme? Yeah. Some say downright crazy. But this squad's got the guts and the cred to pull it off.
I've won a couple world championships and won 15 national U.S. titles. It's been growing. 3rd overall ranked skier in the world. My wife, Lauren St. Ange, she has won a couple of women's national titles. And then we had Landon Ehlers, men's 1 national champion as well.
But they are just part of the equation. Enter Richard Johnson.
I'll tell you what makes Richard such a special pilot. He has the history of water skiing. He skied at Cypress Gardens for 17 years.
Of course, we did the jumps and the barefoot and the hang gliders and all that. As a matter of fact, I was working there when we first developed the backwards barefoot.
He knows exactly what has to be done and when.
This airplane is a twin-engine air cam. It is amphibious, so it handles and works great on and off the water, and it works good for pulling skiers. We attach the skiers to the airplane down on the spreader bar underneath the fuselage between the floats, and we have a quick release mechanism so that we can drop the rope if anything goes haywire.
Let's go flying!
Keith and Ben have hitched this ride before, but today, Lauren and Landon will attempt it for the first time.
I am very excited to be the first woman to barefoot behind an airplane.
The plane it idles over you while it's on its pontoons, so it comes straight over you. He has to do that because if the plane turns, he'll come back under the rope, which we don't want. So as the plane comes over you, you hear those props going, it's loud, the waters, get churned up, and that's when your heart starts pumping. And then you grab the line, and then boom, when that rope gets taut, you're on.
Very difficult, in my perspective. Women aren't as heavy as guys are, so skiing behind the plane, you're really light on your feet, and just my heels were in the water.
Tell me about your run.
Super fast, faster than I expected, but it was really cool.
Today was my first time ever skiing behind the plane, so I was pretty nervous.
Dealing with skiers, we have to consider, the speed, the pitch of the airplane. In this case, we're taking off the water, so we've got to be careful that the drag doesn't make the nose of the airplane drop too much on takeoff, because that would be kind of a big splash. I can tell if they're stepping off the ski. I can feel that. I can't see them at all, but I can just feel pretty much everything that's going on. I can tell when they're doing tumble turns or turnarounds.
The plane has a hard time holding a certain speed for a long period of time. So, you could be going 40 miles an hour, you could be going 50 miles an hour, so you just don't know what you're going to get there.
They're not just skiing faster, they're skiing higher.
The one big difference you feel when you're behind the plane, especially going faster, is less foot in the water. So that means less surface area in the water.
You want to make sure that you don't get your feet too hot too fast. So doing a lot of 1 foot skiing on 1 foot, skiing on the other, sitting down on your butt, spinning around. You always want to try and change up where that pressure is just to take that burn off.
There's always risk involved when you start doing a stunt, if you want to call it that. And the faster you go, you catch an arm, a leg, a certain twist, you can hurt yourself.
I'd say it's mildly dangerous. Once you're up in skiing, it's not so much of an issue. It's the starting mechanisms and finishing is where you can get into trouble. It does not get any better than that. Oh, what a rush.
Mikey, you probably start going now.
Yeah.
It's the final run of the day, and the dial on the nerve meter is peaking. To avoid having Richard land, they're planning something different.
You play the old cat and mouse game, right? You have to track down the handle with the jet ski, grab the handle, jump off, land on your bare feet, and then ski away that way. Very challenging, but fun. I mean, how cool is that? You don't have a boat wake, you don't have a boat, it's just the plane and the lake.
It's just hard to believe that they're doing the things that they're capable of doing.
The adrenaline level, because you're behind a plane, is just, skyrocketed to like +10. I mean, it's up, it's down, it's left and right, and you're holding on, and you're just trying to survive. So, I mean, it's awesome. You really can't beat it.